All right, Michelle, thank you very much. North Carolina credit unions would like to overhaul state laws, allowing them to expand and serve more people. The regulations date back about 50 years, and efforts to change them are opposed by a lot of banks in the state. Bill O'Neill has the story for us tonight from the city of Greensboro.
Yeah, credit unions say they want to serve rural communities in North Carolina that banks have abandoned. Well, banks challenge that claim and say that what the credit unions are seeking is a dramatic change in North Carolina law. North Carolina credit unions claim that North Carolina banks have shut down more than 600 branches over the past decade, like this former Kenansville Bank in the eastern part of our state.
A lot of the banks have pulled out, left, and therefore the folks that live there have no financial services that are close.
Davie County Republican Julia Howard says that she spent the past 2 years working on a bill to help credit unions serve low-income communities in rural North Carolina.
Why would the banks have a problem with that? For the life of me, I don't understand it.
Our member banks here in North Carolina believe that competition is good for all consumers of financial services, and they welcome competition as long as it's fair.
The head of the North Carolina Bankers Association tells a legislative hearing meeting on Howard's bill that credit unions want to become banks without paying taxes. Credit unions are nonprofits. The Bankers Association also challenges the claim that banks have abandoned rural North Carolina. WXII 12 News made repeated requests for an interview, but the Bankers Association did not grant us one. Credit unions want to expand what's known as their field of membership, which allows them to serve more people. Howard's bill adds minority-owned businesses, women, and those living in poverty. Former banker Ken Flint says that rural parts of North Carolina have become banking deserts.
You have so many places in western and eastern North Carolina where small businesses and individuals may have to drive 100 miles just to make a bank deposit. And that troubles everyone, including the Banking Commission.
The head of the Bankers Association says Howard's bill represents a dramatic shift in public policy, giving credit unions expanded membership while keeping their tax-exempt status.
I still believe we'll get there, Bill. We're not there yet, but I still have faith.
Representative Howard's bill received a favorable report in one House committee, but it has a long way to go before it'll change 50 years of North Carolina law. In Greensboro, I'm Bill O'Neill, WXII 12 News.